Welcome back to our first video of 2022. We're late posting because we've been busy with our kids, who finally were able to visit from the UK after 2.5 years. Also, to start the new season, we make a surprise announcement, and I discover the hidden danger of sailing life. Well, we're on our way to see our son Jason, who's flown in from the UK. We haven't seen him for 2 years. We couldn't see him at the airport because when he came in, he had to go straight into quarantine. And it's been a week. Going to see him tonight, and I'm very excited. How do you feel, Jimmy?
Can't wait to see him.
Yay!
Hello.
Hey, Jay.
Hi.
Hi. How does it feel to be back in Australia?
It feels surreal. Feels so nice to be home. It's so nice to be in the warmth and the sunshine.
This is the first time my mum has seen her grandson Jason in about 2 years. Well, it's time to go and collect Millie from the airport. Our son is a projects director for one of the top advertising companies in the UK, and our daughter is a fashion designer with her own very successful brand, AXA. We're a close family, so border closures of the last couple of years have been very hard. You can imagine what a delight it is to have them back in the fold again, even if only for a few weeks.
You got me sing it out, yeah. And it goes like, ooh la la. I like the way you move. I like the things you do. I like it when I'm with you, yeah. Ooh la la. You got me feeling right. I'm in the better light. I like it when I'm with you.
Hi, it's the 21st of January and we are heading up to Windsor.
Give it all away before we got going. Need a plan to make it up as we go. It's feeling right this time. I said that every time. Living life without the shine. Can I have another try? You've got me giving up control. We've been here long enough to know we'll do much better if we do the same things.
Here at Fantastic Banisters.
Took an open heart to keep it all flowing, and a choice to never leave this behind. It's feeling right this time. I'm feeling more than fine. It's love.
6 years on the boat, and the first time I tear a ligament in my foot, it's on land. What does that tell you?
Mama.
We're walking under the harbour bridge. It's Australia Day, and we're invited by friends to dine at a restaurant with a stunning location, directly opposite the Sydney Opera House. This dinner is very special because from the time Amelia and Ali were in kindergarten, our two families spent our summer holidays together rafting up on our boats. This is the first time in ages that we're all at the same place at the same time.
It's our last breakfast before Millie leaves this morning.
I never really liked that sentimental song, but when it comes on, my heart breaks just a little. I'm high down the aisle on an ice cream run, rainbow bubble gum, my heart breaks just a little. Can't think of the last time I was home in December, but then I remember my heart breaks just a little. Another memory sneaking.
Now it's time for Jason to say goodbye.
Coming to the left, a tattoo, a little emptiness. I should have smoked less. I'll take the hit if it means I won't forget about you.
Jason, you're leaving today.
No,
No?
no,
We're turning around and going home?
no, it's not.
Okay.
Stranger in the t-shirt of your favorite band with a stamp on his hand. My heart breaks just a little. Sitting in my car at the light that takes forever and I never would run it. You make fun of me and I know it sounds crazy. These things don't ever happen, but I heard you laughing. I swear I heard you laughing.
And just like that, it's all over. It almost feels like a dream.
So, Jimmy, the kids have left to go back home.
It was fantastic to see them. Now we've got to sort of plan out what we're doing this year.
Yep. And we'll talk to you about that when we get on the boat.
In a sound or a word or good company. Oh, you come when I'm finally feeling free. You're the reason for the reasons I give when I give up. So I wait a while. Where can I go that you are not with me? Where can I go that you are not with me?
It's just the two of us now, and Lucy, of course. We'll miss Jason and Millie, but we're proud of them and really happy they're fulfilling their dreams. And as far as this year goes, well, we have a few things to tell you.
Hi everyone. This year is a year of change for us. Adri has to have a couple of surgeries under general anaesthetic at a hospital.
It was the tiniest little mole, the size of a pinhead. And I'd been to the dermatologist last year and the dermatologist had given it an okay.
Yeah, we have regular checks.
Yeah, every year.
Yeah, you only last had a check last
May.
Yeah.
And I noticed it changed colour, so I went to see her again in December and she did a punch biopsy and it came back atypical cells. So just going to lop it out.
If in doubt, cut it out.
Cut it out,
So-
and that'll take a little bit of recuperation
Yeah.
time. And because Jim's mum is now in a nursing home and needing us to support her to rehabilitate, we've decided to take a little hiatus from being on the boat.
After sort of owning Kikamalu for about 18 years and thoroughly loving her and living on board for about 6 years, we're making a decision to change the boat that we're going to be living on.
Shock horror.
So Kikamalu is going up for sale, and we're going to go on a search for another vessel. We're going to sort of go a bit larger, and we're not sure whether we are going to go monohull or multi-hull. That's still a question.
We thought it was a perfect opportunity to do a changeover now.
It's just looking forward for another sort of 10 years of life on board, what we may be needing in a boat. So we're just going to roll the dice basically and see what happens.
Yes.
So jumping a little bit into the unknown, because we certainly have a known quantity with Kikamalu.
Oh, she's a beautiful boat. We love her, but all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, it's really a matter of timing. If it wasn't for these issues, we would be
Sailing
up
now.
north of Australia somewhere right now. But, you know, you've just got to take it as it comes. So that's what we're up to.
We're going to be looking at boats, obviously, and reviewing them.
Yeah, we're going to keep the channel going, so we'll keep you informed. And look, we really enjoy making the shows and feedback that we get and all the communications that we have with people in general.
Special.
And we'll keep you posted as to what comes up.
Yes. In the meantime, let's get packing.
I think the waterline's gone about, 3 inches higher already.
Yeah, we should have taken a video of that before we started
we should have
the boat.
we should have a time lapse on the waterline as we're doing this. So. Okay, well, thanks for everything, and we'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
See you later.
I love you like the summer loves the sun. My dear, I love you like the winter loves the dropping snow.
Our time in Port Stephens is almost over, and we take a break from packing to go on a walk on our favourite beach. Over the last couple of years, Port Stephens has lived up to its name as a sanctuary. She's sheltered us and kept us safe. She's embraced us with her beauty, taught us the value of taking our time to get to know a place, and introduced us to some amazing people. We've stayed here far longer than we intended, but it won't be easy to say goodbye.
Still I'll be loving you in spite of.
It's packing time.
I'll love you to the end of time. Everything will be alright.
This isn't the end. After my op, we'll return to sail Kikamalu back to Sydney, where we hope she'll find a family that will love her as much as we have. So this is our new land base. There's something really cozy about it. And I love the fact that it looks out onto Yaya's big backyard. Yep, this will do. Until we get another boat, which will be soon, I hope.
So yesterday they excised the 8mm amount they had to get out under local, and today I'm going to go and have general anaesthetic and have the plastic surgery. See you on the other side.
I'm about to get my stitches removed.
Well, I've been to the hospital and they've removed the stitches and they're very happy with what they saw. I didn't see it, but they were all super happy. The doctor and the nurse said the wound looks amazing, it's healing beautifully, and basically now I've got wound glue on underneath this tape. The tape has to stay on for a couple of weeks, and then after that I begin a regime to minimise the scarring. So I'm really positive and it's going to be great.
The sailing life has its dangers, and the least discussed is the sun. All my adult life I've been careful, despite having olive skin. But this damage was done years ago, before sun damage was widely known. You see, when I was just 10 years old, my parents sold everything to travel the world. Yes, they sold everything. Something strange these days, but even stranger in those days. This means we spent 4 years mostly living aboard cruise ships, crossing the equator 5 times. I got burnt, I peeled, and got burnt again, and so on and so on. Now, I wouldn't trade those years for anything, but they did leave their mark. I guess what I'm saying is, enjoy the life and all it brings. But please take care when you go out in the sun, because if this can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. We really love to hear from you and to get to know you. And don't forget, stay well, stay safe in the sun, and keep that tail wagging.
So, is this our next boat? It's got my name on it.